there was one striking thing that I noticed in the operating room, and I was so pleased. I was so like, I was wowed. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, share, and drop your comments. Okay, and if you're an old subscriber, thank you for coming back again. Please like this video, drop your comment, and let's get into it. So today I'll be talking about my experience during my first clinical posting. And this clinical posting, it was like the first time we were going out there, like into a hospital setting, and they didn't even bother minding that we were student midwives. So they just posted us generally to all units in the hospital. So I was posted to ophthalmology department, and imagine now a midwife, or rather a student midwife in an ophthalmology department. So we were posted there, and what was expected of us? Well, they just told us that okay, that they shared us into different groups. Some group were in optometry, then some other group ophthalmology, and then other group at the reception. Okay, so I was among those that were posted to the reception. So during the my time there, so it was a 1 month posting, and I was thinking that they're going to rotate the shifts. So some days that are not clinic days, for example, on Wednesdays are not clinic days. So every Wednesday we carry out surgery. Yeah. So I was opportuned to, because they don't allow students into the theater, but I was opportuned because I was too, you know, I always ask questions. I always want to be involved. So the our um ADNS was like, oh, okay, that I should get ready. I'll join them in the theater today. So I said, wow, thank you, ma. So I got ready and I joined them in the theater, and she was so pleased. Like after the whole procedure, she was like, I did great. Although I wasn't the only one, it's okay now. So I was posted to the reception, and what we basically did at the reception was taking of vital signs, looking for patient's name on the system. You know, it was a computerized documentation. So that was what I was actually doing all through the 1 month. Although the our head of nursing department in ophthalmology was like, after 2 weeks they'll rotate us, like the people in reception will go to optometry, those in ophthalmology will come to reception, those in optometry will go to ophthalmology, like that. But it wasn't what we saw. That was why I stayed in the reception for 1 whole month, taking vital signs and documenting their vital signs, sending their appointment to the doctor's platform. Like, you know, when you get to the hospital, they'll ask for your name and your appointment, if you have an appointment, and you just input your name and check for your details and all of that. Then they'll take your vital signs, record them, and send, like save. Once you save or send, it has gone to the doctor you want to see. So that was it. I was basically taking vital signs for 1 whole month. So some days that are not clinic days, for example, on Wednesdays are not clinic days. So every Wednesday we carry out surgery. Yeah. So I was opportuned to, because they don't allow students into the theater, but I was opportuned because I was too, you know, I always ask questions, I always want to be involved. So the our um ADNS was like, oh, okay, that I should get ready. I'll join them in the theater today. So I said, wow, thank you, ma. So I got ready and I joined them in the theater, and she was so pleased. Like after the whole procedure, she was like, I did great. Although I wasn't the only one. It's okay now. I wasn't the only one that was posted there. So myself and some other of my classmates were like four in the operating room. So we just assisted and all of that. So after the procedure, my ADNS was like, that she's pleased, like she liked how I performed in the theater. Okay, so yeah, and the surgery that we carried on that day was pterygium. I think we had four patients because Wednesdays is just basically for surgery. So the pterygium is like a bloodless kind of surgery, you know, not like the ant blood, but if at all there is blood, I'm not sure it's up to 5 drops that I saw. So it's kind of a bloodless procedure. And the doctors, there was one striking thing that I noticed in the operating room, and I was so pleased. I was so like, I was wowed. So at some point during the procedure, I just lifted my head and I looked around. There are two operating table, yeah, and I looked around. The two surgeons, the two doctors are female. The nurses are female. The student nurses are female. I was like, wow. So this one is filled with female medical personnel. Although at some point during the posting, I visited other units and I saw how they were working and all of that. I visited the outpatient department, and also visited the female surgical and female medical ward, and they were really doing great job there, you know. And then during some time when we are less busy at the reception, I usually go into ophthalmology or optometry to have a chat with the doctors and the intern doctors there, and I was opportune to ask them. So they answered all of my questions. They taught me some other things. They taught me about their lenses, the lenses they use to test the eye, then different other equipment and material, like the what they use for eye pressure, like to test the pressure of the eye and all of that. So yeah, if you one thing I learned during my ophthalmology posting, despite the fact that I was at the reception all through my 1 month clinical posting there, if you're not inquisitive, like you do not ask questions and you do not want to learn more, nobody will force you. Like they're just gonna leave you. But if you come around and ask and you prove that you want to know, they will put you through and let you know. Even though my field of study is not related to ophthalmology, but I just took the opportunity. I was like, oh, God knows why he brought me here. And yeah, that was actually it. Though my dad is an optician and I've seen him make glasses for people, test their eye and all of that, but I didn't know I would be posted to ophthalmology for the first time. You see how it works. Yeah, so that was basically it. So it was just an opportunity, because I know till I graduate I will not be posted to any of such departments anymore, because fully I will continue in O&G until I graduate. So this is me telling you all that wherever you are posted to, do not feel that it's not important to your field. Just see it as an opportunity to learn about that field. Do you understand? Like, you have to just play along, learn why it go, and just see how it's everything unfolds. So you don't have to be like, oh, they were supposed to put me to labor ward because I'm a midwifery student. No, whichever one. This is just an introduction into the hospital setting. So it's actually a plus plus for me, because right now I have an idea of what Telegram looks like, and I also have an idea of how the surgery is being done. I also have an idea of some little equipment and all of that is used in ophthalmology. So yeah, never you take any posting for granted, because you never know where you might be tomorrow. So that is it. So that's basically my experience as a first timer in ophthalmology department as a student midwife. So on my next video, I'll be talking about my experience during community posting, and then another video I'll talk about my experience during although I'm still in my O&G posting. Okay, so I'll just talk about my experience in my first O&G posting in labor ward. Presently I'm in O&G posting at maternity ward. So but from next week I'll be in gynae ward. Okay, so that is it about my experience in ophthalmology department. And if you have watched this video to this point, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share, like, and drop a comment for me. Bye bye.